Hey everyone, welcome to Collie Country. Today I thought we might do a bit of a garden tour, show you what's going on this time of year. It's starting to get really hot. It already feels like summer, but anyway, so I spent yesterday planting out these garden beds, these two, with all my chilies and capsicums. So on the left, my left, all down this side is all the hot ones, all the chilies, and then on the right we've got all of our sweet capsicums. I started 95% of them from seeds. The only ones that I wasn't successful sowing from seeds was the jalapenos, so I did have to buy some of those because we do like them. So these plants, as you can see, the heat's bigger. These were the store-bought ones, some jalapenos. Then we've got some hot wax, a gazillion serranos. Most of them were a bit small, but I decided to plant them out anyway because it was getting really hard to keep the water up to them in the seedling trays. So I just planted them out. All right, more serranos. Then we've got some sunstruck chilies. These are a hybrid. It's supposed to be like a mild hot, not too hot. Not as hot as serranos anyway. Okay, so I managed to get one habanero seed to actually start. So I've only got one sort of pretty hot chili going. And this was another one I only got one of, but now I can't remember what it was and I can't find the little sticks. So I'll have to go have a look through my photos. Hot tip, take photos while you're planting things, so that way you can then go back and remember when these markers fade or get chewed by dogs or break apart and deteriorate like they do. Alright, moving on. A few cayenne peppers and then some lemon drop chilies. I'm excited to try those. I think they will be tasty. Pineapples down the end that have been a little bit neglected. I didn't plant anywhere near as many like capsicums, sweet peppers or whatever people call them. So I've still got a fair bit of space in this bed, which I'm not sure what I'm going to fill it with yet, but I will find something. So coming up to the sweet ones, we've got the sweet banana capsicums, some Marconi Gold. Yep, Marconi Gold. Sweet paprika. I get that these all look exactly the same right now. That is not lost on me. And then up the end, just a heap of different capsicums that came in like a heirloom seed mix. Alright, so I'm hoping that these plants last a few years, as it doesn't freeze here. So we should hopefully get, 3 or 4 years out of these plants. I'll give it a red hot shot anyway. Right, over here, the sweet potatoes are looking a little bit sad, but I don't want to waste the water on them, so they will just live. Sadly, tomatoes are nearly done. They've done really well. Like, these were planted, I think, in like March. So the fact that some of them have lasted this long, I'm really happy with. This is my poor looking tomato greenhouse. Ooh. I probably shouldn't be in here with no shoes on. Could be snakes. Alright, I have no idea what varieties are left in here, but I'm still picking a good couple of tomatoes every few days, but these will all be coming out soon for the next stuff that needs to come in. Ooh, spider friend. I hate spiders, but I leave them in here because they're good. Now, the thing I'm most impressed with so far is zucchinis. I've tried to plant them several times since we've been here and I've never had any success, but these ones are growing amazing. Check these out. I'm so happy with how well they're growing. They're still looking really healthy. They haven't got any powdery mildew, probably because it hasn't rained. We're already getting zucchinis off them. So let's look at that one. He'll probably be ready to pick tomorrow. And every plant's got a few on there. Behind these zucchinis is the okra I planted, which I actually think is getting a little bit shaded out. So I'm gonna have to do some trimming, but we'll get to that. All right, that's about all I've got actually planted in the ground at the moment, but I did start a heap more seeds. I'll come and show you what I've got started. All right, this is in our other greenhouse, and I'm keeping them in here to try and get them to retain some moisture because it is hot. All right, so these first couple of trays here, the ones that look empty, I planted asparagus. And I don't know if you can see it, we've got like a baby asparagus. I think I saw another one up here earlier today too. They're so little, I can't tell until they get a bit bigger. So yeah, I decided to plant asparagus from seeds because it was a lot cheaper, and I like growing things from seeds. Feels like an accomplishment. All right, my loofahs, which every single seed germinated, so I'm very happy with that. Still don't know where I'm going to plant those. Cherry tomatoes, as you can see, I didn't mark them, so I don't know which one's which. But I planted a red type and like a white type. And I'm pretty sure the red ones are the ones that are doing amazing, and these white ones are the ones that are struggling, considering I must have put 30 seeds in this punnet and I've gotten 3 piddly looking seedlings. That's not ideal, but that's okay. We'll try again next year. Big slice of tomatoes. The Black Russian's doing amazing. Rumsey Red, meh. Got one of the big rainbow, and none of the Elks Hearts have come up, so that's a bit crap. All right, over this other side, this is all corn. As you can see, one has come up. I reckon it's been 2 weeks, and we've got one corn, so that's not great either. So these couple, pumpkins, butternut pumpkins, tomatillos, none of the watermelons came up, but they were from seeds that I saved out of a watermelon, so that's fine. Passion fruit, I bought some passion fruit seeds, and these aren't up because these actually take a really long time. This one's passion fruit as well. Coriander, which I've never had any success with growing ever, like ever. So I must have put 100 seeds in here and nothing's come up. And these are my poor little Cossack pineapples that are trying to flower. I think I just need to plant them. They're not getting any bigger in this garbage that they call potting mix. So I think I'm just going to plant them because this greenhouse is pretty ready to be planted. I buried some fish guts in here. I think I'm just going to go get a bit more compost, just bagged stuff to put a top layer down. And then, yeah, we can plant some of the stuff in here. So definitely going to be planting these Cossack pineapples in here. And I think I'm going to plant the tomatillos in here as well. I'll probably just refurbish the other greenhouse and plant tomatoes in there again. As for the rest of it, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll find space. Oh, Gilly Pup. He's a good boy. Hey, he's a good boy. He's your bestest boy. Buzz Factor. Sleepy dogs. Oh, Bonnie. he's getting big. Alright, last garden that we've got going at the moment is my herb garden that I made, I don't know, however long ago that was. So I planted some of the seedlings that I started, and then I also bought some sweet basil because none of that came up for me. So here, corn, because it was getting really bad in the seedling trays, and so I thought I'd just plant it. I don't think it's going to do too much. It looks like it's struggling, but climb the makeshift fence. Had to build that little barrier around it because the dogs just loved tearing through here. So we had to put a stop to that. Alright, so I think we've got, it's either Thai basil or lemon basil that I've planted here. My rosemary, which is doing amazing since I got out the pot. All down here is the sweet basil. I bought this, it's a little curry plant. It smells so good. It smells just like curry. So that's cool, that's exciting. And this is the other type of basil, either lemon or Thai, I can't remember which is which, and some grey sage mushrooms growing. I also bought, when I was at the nursery, bought some native raspberries because a lot of berries can't grow up here because it's too hot, but these are supposed to do all right. But we'll talk about my perennial plans in another video. So that's it here from me at Collie Country. Bit of a short and sweet one today, but I thought while I was out and about in the garden I'd pick up the camera, bring you guys with me and show you what's going on, because it has been a little while since I've really done any sort of garden tour, show you what we've got going on sort of video. So anyway, see you next time. Bye.